Hi, Ashley. This is Jim Hanrahan. I'm responding to your research proposal in regards to, is there a difference in well-being between high school students who attend online versus those who attend in person? I think this is a very timely topic to put out there. I found an article by Becker et al., and the name and all that information will be attached. But the study showed that high achievers are minimally affected by online learning, and students who do fine anywhere do fine online, but vulnerable students such as those with ADHD are negatively impacted. But I will tell you from personal experience, I have two daughters who are 10 and 13. One is in middle school, and my experience has been even the kids that tend to do fine anywhere else are struggling during this time. It just as an example, one of my daughters is struggling to math, and I had spoken to the teacher about it, and one thing that I was told was that just about every child in that class was failing math. The average score was about a 60, which I don't know what the normal number is, but I imagine typically in in-person learning that the majority of students would be 70 or above. But so when I read through some of these studies, I take them with a grain of salt because my personal experience gives me a little more depth than perhaps somebody that is trying to conduct the study for research. One of the important things, and this comes from the article, is to consider the burden on parents and caregivers who are forced to juggle their normal duties with being an at-home educator. And obviously, in terms of the well-being online versus in person, just consider that kind of top-down snowball effect of the stress that's on that parent financially, time-wise, trying to do everything that they do in the normal course of their day, and then having to be an at-home educator. I can tell you, again, from personal experience, that's quite stressful, and that is definitely an aspect of the mental well-being that needs to be considered in any study in regard to the students and online learning. And additionally, in terms of well-being, the study showed by Becker et al. Did show that most adolescents who receive school counseling and tutoring services are not continuing to receive these services throughout the lockdowns that we have right now and everybody's staying at home. So, I mean, obviously, I didn't necessarily realize that because I've been very blessed that we've not had to take advantage of those services, but those services not being provided to the majority of the students out there is kind of frightening. Another thing that I thought was interesting from the study that could have repercussions just in terms of education in general is, how they talk about in the study, they talk about how it takes 3 to 4 hours of instruction or minimum a day needed in order to sufficiently learn the material. But then it says, on the other hand, if this instruction can be effectively done in 3 to 4 hours, this raises questions regarding the standard model of instruction and whether more time should be permanently devoted to exercise and creative impression, which, maybe that's one of the silver linings that could come from this whole social experiment that we're going through, is maybe we find more efficient and effective methods to teach our children. But that's just me being on my soapbox here for a minute. But I thought you did a great job on your proposal. I really appreciate it. I got a lot from it, and it got me thinking about looking at my own situation. So thank you very much. Take care, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you.